overall, keep putting myself in a position like that. I'm sure the results will improve tomorrow.
Do you change your approach at all when you're, chasing a guy who's 4 or 5 ahead of you, or how do you make sure you're just kind of staying patient and staying within yourself?
Yeah, I mean the golf tournament. So I started the day 5 behind. The tournament was only halfway over, and so I mean there's a lot of golf. I mean I think Bob's got a 4-shot lead going in it tomorrow, and it's up to me. He's playing some great golf, and it's up to me to go out there and chase him down.
Scottie, I think at one point the group got put on the clock. Did it affect you at all, kind of in that back nine?
Yeah, I mean it's frustrating. I didn't really feel like I did anything to put us behind on time, and Bob and I got warned on number 9, and I felt like we did some pretty good stuff on 9, 10, and 11, and we somehow didn't gain a single second on pace of play. Not really sure how that's possible.
You got Ludwig ahead of you.
Huh?
You got Ludwig ahead of you. He keeps going pretty quick.
They got put on the clock as well today,
were they?
so I don't know how quick he was today, but it's just one of those things where all of a sudden now, I'm punished for a rules decision I did not totally agree with, and then I can feel it gusting on 12, I can feel it gusting on 13, and there's nothing I can do about it. You got to get up there and hit the shot, and but overall, I did what I could to keep us on pace, and hopefully we don't run into that situation tomorrow.
Bob was mentioning a lot of the pins were a lot of slope around some of those pins today, and kind of how tough is that when you're trying to kind of make up ground?
Well, I mean, they got it started down 1. I mean, that pin was on quite a bit of slope. I mean, I hit a pretty good shot in there, and I got a 12-footer with a good couple feet of break on it. And Bob, I thought he made his putt on the first hole, and it was going sideways at the pin. It seemed like that pin was on like 4 degrees of slope over there, and it's challenging. But that's what I said about giving myself a good amount of opportunities. Today, I wasn't as sharp as I would have hoped with the irons. I felt like I was putting kind of up and over hills a little bit today, and felt like I could have put myself in better positions kind of going into the greens.
How were you with Bob, the interaction with fans, and saying, how do you get as good as against it? Were you aware of all that sort of going on? USA chance and not appreciating some during his strokes.
I'm confused.
Seeing like he was, just someone in the grandstand after he made a putt, he said the fan was maybe overstepped a little bit.
I didn't see any of that. I played with Bob when we were in Scotland. I heard some fairly choice words when I was leading the tournament in Ireland. I think it's part of it. People have a tendency to say things that are dumb. I can think of a few things that were said to me in the final round in Ireland that were very far over the line. But, I mean, if you're a fan, it's only going to fire the guy up more. And, I think just do your best to behave out there. It can be a bit silly at times.